This is going to be interesting what I'm about to do. This is going to be about the diss track, but not for what you think. Lauryn Hill's Lost Ones. Said to have been about her relationship with Wycliffe and maybe about Pras. It was a big hit off of Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Remember that album back in 98? The album everybody had to have, the critically acclaimed record. The record that looked like it was going to be a turning point with R&B hip hop popular music. It was like a women's national anthem album, and some dudes liked it too. It got crazy play. Everybody proclaimed 98 the year of Lauryn Hill. She had one of the most anticipated debut albums ever. Because after that Fuji Score album, which was huge, you know, her solo career was coming in point. And I've often said this about Lauryn Hill. To me, she was the link between R. Kelly's R&B dominance to popular music and Beyonce's dominance where she took over everything, because Lauryn Hill was like in the middle of it. She was a hybrid and musically from the hip hop aesthetic, but she could sing, she could rap, she had a incredible tenacity and versatility along with her acting and so on and so forth. And so she dropped this particular song. This was a diss track, this was like people were listening to her words. I can't even begin to tell you how many times back in the day when Lauryn Hill said, people were using for quotes. She had it going on for a window and a minute. So, it's just like kind of one of those things where you sit there and you go, okay, I wonder, I got to kind of put this in perspective. Um, you know, we kind of like wonder like, okay, where we gonna go with this? Where we gonna go with this? Um, how it make you feel? It's uh, it's like what was it trying to say, and what's it trying to parlay? And then you would listen to her words, because a lot of her hurt and pain was felt on that record. As I saw her as an unplugged record, which didn't quite hit the same. But the Miseducation was one of those records that was, people were either loving it or they were loathing it. It was a much ballyhoo talked about record. And there were some good music that came out in 98. There was people that put out stuff, but it's just that Lauryn Hill, she seemed like she was that one that was destined for, you know. And sadly for some, that's been the only regular album she came with, and if you include the Unplugged's only regular album. But what a statement she made. It sold a lot of records, won a lot of awards, and there was a lot of talk. But Lost Ones, the lyrical content when she said you just lost one was interesting.